told me, yeah. He was looking for it.
How are you,
found
Lou?
it.
So you think they're going to undo all our good work tonight?
No.
I don't know how many people are going to do it.
I can't tell you that on here.
No, I spent too much time on Facebook this week trying to straighten it. Just, by the way, another good reason why I came. We're going to fill all these vacancies. None of those people got notice, right? And we will not have a quorum because none of them will be here. We're going to leave the 7-point seat blank. Patty one. We're going to leave it blank. Yeah, it's a good idea. Which right wing is down? Republican.
Can I say yes, exactly.
We good, they bad.
And the other thing is, almost they're very, very suspicious. Because I've said to them, she defended her. He's not feeling it. I'm sorry. You never lived with these things. I did. I remember telling you, you didn't do that. So please,
Make too many unforced errors. But it's a different world. They weren't here for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. There you have it.
All right.
Not particularly hard. Yeah, I mean, I saw you speak in the last meeting. I was there pretty good.
Actually, no, my daughter's learning. Yeah, Allie was like 5 months. Yeah. But I'm going next week. I'm going to go for America.
Peppa, I know you called me a couple times. Tommy Torres.
Tommy!
How are you? I was at the Met game yesterday.
You're such a good looking guy.
Thank you. How are you? How you doing? All the best. All the best.
Listen. If you have one on, I heard tonight, at some point during the night,
Great. Great. So I'm gonna go over and you. Okay.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Pepper. Thank you so much. I know you've done the real work with us in county and all that.
All thanks to you. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, I have to say
Yes, Hal.
that I wish Frank had done you instead of Epstein.
Well, I can't argue with that, but
It's that wrong. That's
we are in the factory, baby.
The sausage was made before.
I got you.
This Gary, you'll never said the same. This is just, you know.
All right, got you.
This is matter of packaging. I mean, there is sausage to be made tonight. Nobody made it to leave. That sausage isn't made yet.
Got them on the bottom. Connor, is he bored yet? How you doing? Let's move to the side. Yeah, we're about to come inside boxing, huh? Sneakers and Jeffrey, they were looking for you, Jeffrey. Miss Brown.
I seen him.
Michelle, you should have leave your bag. I had to put my
That's right. I feel safe. I feel safe. I feel safe.
Oh, okay.
we are still checking in people, but in the meantime, I thought before the meeting began, we could present the Democratic candidate for Attorney General to address.
Is Brooklyn in the house? I don't know about you, but I believe women. Do you believe women? Right. Today's fiasco was a further confirmation that we need to elect Democrats all across this nation. And remove Republicans from office. And you question the credibility of victims of sexual assault and you silence women by a committee run by men, then ladies, we've got to rise up and elect Democrats. Rules and protocol are basically thrown out the window. And so it's really critically important that all of us stand with these victims and give them voice. And so it's really critically important. Yes, they are survivors. And so these survivors, individuals who basically spoke truth to power and told their stories, were profiles of courage. And so as someone who, as the public advocate of the city of New York, led the way to pass legislation in the city of New York to make sure that we transform rules and that we hold individuals accountable for committing sexual harassment, both in the city hall and in corporations all throughout the city of New York. I stand with all of you today who were outraged by this display, and particularly those who remember what happened to Anita Hill. It's unfortunate that those men did not learn anything, nothing. And so I say to all of you today, it's so important that we be unified as one party, because we are the party that has a big tent, a party that welcomes women, a party that believes in women, a party that believes in empowering people of color, a party that recognizes that what happens between me and my body is between me and my doctor and my God and no one else. We cannot confirm Justice Kavanaugh because it will further cement our tilt towards the right and reverse all of the progress that we have made as a nation. And so we have got to stop the nomination of this justice. And if we cannot and do not, then what we've got to do in New York State is harden the laws in New York State and codify Roe v. Wade. Because it's my body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. And we've got to recognize that if this judge is on the Supreme Court, he will basically give President Trump a get-out-of-jail-free card. That's right. And the reality is that the double jeopardy law, there's a case pending before the United States Supreme Court, which basically says that municipalities and sovereign cities and states cannot prosecute individuals who are given federal pardons. And if that case comes before this judge, I'm confident that he will declare that New York State cannot go after individuals who are pardoned by this president. And so what we've got to do, my friends, is again focus on states' rights, and we've got to be focused and unified. And remember, it was this party that stood up for women, this party that stands up for minorities, this party that stands up for unions and the middle class, this party that stands up for progress, this party that believes in LGBT rights, this party that recognizes that you can marry who you want to and pray to who you want to, and it's no one else's business. And so I urge all of you, in the sound of my voice, it's time now to unify. And for those who did not vote for me, it's okay. I hope to earn your respect going forward and to recognize that there's no space standing between me and President Trump, and that the rule of law applies to everyone, including the President of these United States. And for those who question my independence, well, let me introduce myself. My name is Tish James, and I have been nothing but independent since I entered into public service. And there's nothing standing between me and making sure that public service is an honorable profession, and that we live up to your highest standards each and every day. Because I entered into public service because it transformed my life. And anyone who violates the law, from Washington to the State House to City Hall, will be prosecuted by me to the fullest extent of the law. Because I believe that corruption will not be tolerated by this Attorney General. And lastly, let me say, from the environment to reforming our criminal justice system, to focusing on women's rights and protecting consumers against fraud, I look forward to being the next Attorney General and enforcing the law in the state of New York. I look forward again to doing it in a way that would not dishonor any of you, and so that all of you can stand back and say, she is one of the best Attorney Generals of the state of New York, and I was proud to be a part of making history. And so I thank you, Brooklynites. I thank you for your vote. I thank you for your support. And I thank you for marching into the polls on November 6th and doing it with integrity, and doing it in dignity, and doing it in quiet defiance to what is happening in Washington, and doing it in recognition of the power of the vote that lies in this room. Brooklyn, we've led the way. We will continue to lead the way. We will continue, again, pushing our state forward with progress and with dignity, and again, with power. Thank you so much, and thank you so much.
He got pretty good, you know that?
Great.